After a really, really long 24 hours, we are finally back, boys. So what happened to the YouTube channel? We've had a really, really dark 24 hours. Actually, so dark that the channel got completely terminated after we'd been hacked and turned into a cryptocurrency scam pushing channel, apparently. There's loads of things to go over. I've got so much to tell you guys and to thank you for. And then we've got to obviously give some warnings out for all of you creators and just general people who actually have an email address. So like 100% of you. We're going to give it all a breakdown and tell you exactly what happened because my lord, I've had the most stressful 24 hours in my entire YouTube career. Now, I don't know what's going to happen to the channel as far as where this video can actually go. Obviously, we were terminated, so there might be a bit of a soft block on the channel. We may not actually get any exposure from this. So obviously, if you want to help support me, then make sure you're hitting the like button, subscribing if you are new, and make sure you're sharing the video around to help more creators like me not experience this. And I want to give a massive shout out to GamerSupps. We promote them all the time, but they were the most supportive company I've ever seen in my life. They didn't have to do absolutely anything, but they were in my DMs trying to help me sort out all of the issues. And not only that, but I was up pretty much all night, so you kept me awake. Use code CloudPlays at checkout. But all jokes aside, guys, it was an absolutely traumatic experience, and I will be the first one to say that I bawled my eyes out like a bloody baby. Essentially, just giving you a rundown of exactly what happened. I received an email maybe about a week ago from somebody who was from Corsair. Now, I'm not going to expose the email because this was somebody from Corsair's actual accounts. They had obviously been hacked, and they'd used those accounts to reach out, which obviously then got me, and then they even used my accounts to reach out to other people. But that's just a little bit further into the video. Essentially, Corsair reached out to me and offered me a partnership, which at the point of getting that email, it didn't seem unrealistic. The channel of recent has been doing absolutely incredibly, so I didn't even think about it. It was structured so damn well, and the reason that they got me was for a DocuSign link. They essentially wanted to set up a meeting with me yesterday evening, and we obviously had to sign a NDA before we actually got into that meeting. Now, I didn't question it. I went on to the DocuSign, and it was all blurred out, and it asked me to log in offline. A little bit weird, but yeah. So I just sent him a quick message back and just sort of said, like, oh, I can't get onto this. It's a little strange. I don't really know what's happening. Can you just send me an email and maybe we can do about it this way? And within 10 minutes time, they had literally slammed into every piece of information within my cookies and everything more, obtaining my Twitter account and my YouTube account and wiping everything down to the freaking ground. Now, the most wild part of all of this is I was actually at the PC when all of this happened. So I'm going to pop a few screenshots, and I literally just watched them completely turn over my entire YouTube channel and take everything away and end up with this. MicroStrategy, and now this has happened to a lot of creators over the last few years. Alicia X Life is probably just one of the bigger ones that you guys may know. She had an absolute nightmare with it, bless her, and it was probably one of the worst periods of her life. But the people at YouTube were absolutely incredible, so it's definitely a helpful process. We managed to get it back within around 12 to 13 hours, I think it was totaled. But it definitely opens your eyes up because the new ways of hacking people's accounts are getting so incredibly technical that they can get you with a DocuSign link. A DocuSign link. Essentially what happens is as soon as you click that link, it will put you through to quote unquote a Russian WinRAR. Now, just so you guys are aware, no company is ever going to get you to download anything to have to sign an NDA or even access any of their promotionals. So if you're ever talking to somebody and they ask you to download something, never download it. It's the #1 thing that I would recommend after all of this. But that was pretty much where all the fun begins. And then we had to send emails to absolutely everybody from a new account because obviously I didn't have my email address. They'd taken that. I couldn't tweet at anybody on Twitter because they'd taken that. Actually, they were really clever about it, and that's probably the most frustrating thing, is I'm actually quite impressed. But nonetheless, I finally managed to get hold of YouTube via Twitter via a third-party account, which for the record, I still don't even have my main account from Twitter back yet. So if you want to reach out to me, that'd be great. And then they hit me in the DMs. Now, luckily, I am partnered with YouTube, and I do have a partner manager. So shout out to Charles. Thank you so much for just helping out a little bit and escalating it. Because in all honesty, we may not even be here now. The channel was fully terminated, but the fact that the channel was terminated was probably the best thing to happen to it. Now, why was it good that it got terminated, and how did it even get terminated to begin with? Well, actually, the way that it got terminated was thanks to you guys. You guys reported the living life out of it. The Discord was flooded with comments, was flooded with love, such as all of these. Discord was going crazy because I still had access to that, funnily enough, so everybody was checking up on me. Massive shout out to a load of the creators in the Helldivers scene. You guys were amazing. You all hit me up. You all sent love, and anything that you guys could do, you were more than happy to, which is just incredible. But because of the fact that the channel was actually taken down and was fully terminated. Like, you searched up my name, you would find me nowhere. But it stopped that live stream from going forward. It stopped people from unsubscribing. It stopped people from being able to click the link and get scammed via the live stream itself. So that was probably like the most positive thing to come out of it in my eyes. There is obviously a lot of non-positive things. A lot of you guys already know Thordan. Thordan Smash was his original channel. It had around 200 and something thousand subscribers, and I believe he's still trying now to get it back. We've pushed emails towards YouTube, and I've even sent them a load of DMs with regards to it as well to try and help him. I just don't really understand what's going on there. So, but they got Thordan through my account. So when they hacked my YouTube, they hacked my Twitter, they knocked me out of absolutely everything, changed all of my details, everything in toll, all the 2FAs, they got past it all, they rectified everything and changed it into their 2FAs, and then they used my Twitter account to go into my DMs, look at the relationships that I had made with other creators, and then pretend that I was offering out partnered streams with Corsair as a celebration. I wanted to do it with them, and then they got Thordan as well. So if you are watching this, Thordan, I'm really freaking sorry, man, and if there's anything I can do to help, then I most definitely will. And this is a lot more common than you may think. I wasn't even aware of these sorts of situations, but if you search it up on YouTube, there has been hundreds and thousands of these things happening for the last God knows how many years. There's a massive wave of it happened a couple of years ago, but it seems to be starting back up again, and they're getting a lot more people now than they ever have done, which is absolutely incredible. But thankfully, YouTube genuinely was quite helpful. Have to thank them quite a lot, because we are back up and running. The YouTube channel is absolutely fine. Everything is structured perfectly again. YouTube videos are back active, and we can start uploading again. Obviously, right now, I'm hella paranoid, so like the emails and everything are locked down with a freaking lock bigger than one that I can even carry. We've had to order brand new mobile phones. We've had to get whole new SIM cards, new email addresses, and everything. Your boys got bare paranoid about it, but the channel and everything else will be a lot more secure now than it ever has been. So essentially, what I have to say about this is just a couple of things. One, if you are a content creator watching this, please do be careful. There are a lot of horrible people out there, and if you receive anything that enables you to have to download any documentation that you don't know it is, just do not touch it. I would recommend getting a manager that will work with you guys for your sponsors, partners, and all of that sort of stuff, and it just eradicates the middleman, and you know it's more official. It's definitely opened my eyes up to the real business world of what YouTube really is and how dangerous it can be. And for you guys who are subscribed to the channel, my partners, sponsors, my friends that sat up with me all night, and I'm not even exaggerating, sat up with me all night, woke up early in the morning, and just really just helped me out as much as they possibly could. A massive shout out to them, and a massive shout out to you guys for reporting the living life out of these Russian cryptocurrency scam artists that are taking hold of big channels. Don't know how they're getting away with it, but they are, and it's getting more technical every single day. So that's all we got time for today. Thank you so much again for all the love, the support, everything that you guys have pushed towards the channel, and we are now back up and running. The automaton forces have been beaten, my dudes. There is no more getting past the walls of Cloud Plays. Thank you so much. We'll return back to our normal upload schedule as of tomorrow, but as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds. Oh, and to the crypto scumbags that tried hacking the channel, F you.